What's up guys? Hope you are doing well. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the best Roblox scary games to play in 2022. So without any further ado, let's get started. Number 15. Nanny. Nanny is a Roblox horror game that has become extremely popular in 2022. If you like games with jump scares, then Nanny's the perfect game for you. Run quickly to escape the horror. Her smile is terrible, her hair is white, and her hands are searching for you. You can play on your own or with your friends if you're brave enough. Number 14. Poppy Playtime Story. Based on the super popular horror game Poppy Playtime, Story is a Roblox edition of the game that you can play with your colleagues. The game takes place in a vacant toy factory that is flooded with spooky toys that have come alive. Even if you've not played the horror game, you will love the chilling experience. You can go play with your friends, as it's a lot more fun with your friends. The main goal of the game is to locate the special flower. Number 13. Frigid Dusk. This is a dark, scary game where you must launch into the cold winds and open trash to search for an evil bioweapon that you have developed. The climate is extremely cold, the world is extremely dark, and your flashlight keeps getting dimmer and dimmer. It's recommended that you must play Frigid Dusk in the dark with your headphones on. Number 12. The Black Death. The Black Death is another famous scary game from 2022. In this game, you must escape a spooky house as there is something chasing you in the dark, and the place is full of blinking lights, darkness, and terrible jump scares. You can play on your own or with your friends, and all you have to do is escape. Number 11. Dead Silence. Dead Silence is one of the most fun horror games to play with your friends, which you can do with 4 other players. More friends make the game less creepy. However, you might scare each other in the nightmare. You have to explore spooky dark rooms and hunt for keys. The keys often change locations, so no 2 playthroughs are identical. Number 10. Murder Mystery 2. Murder Mystery 2 is a very famous Roblox game that is suitable for all ages. It's a classic game of Cluedo or Among Us, reimagined in Roblox. There is 1 killing per round, a group of innocents trying to figure out who did it, and a sheriff who can help out. Thanks to the irregular graphics and funny guns, there isn't much difference between this Roblox game and a kid's cartoon you'd see on the TV. Number 9. Alone in a Dark House. This game is a bit scary. It's a classic horror game set in an abandoned house full of mysteries and almost any light bulbs. There are multiple endings to this somewhat story-based game, and not all of them are beautiful. You can play with a lot of other players, which does make the experience a little less horrifying, or on your own for absolute fights. Number 8. Stop It Slender. There have been endless Slender games in Roblox, and their popularity changes day by day. The most famous game in 2022 is Stop It Slender, which is an atmospheric and quite spooky game that includes finding invisible pages before the Slender discovers you. Stop It Slender has all the makings of a horror game: a flickering flashlight, a ruined vacated building, and of course, the unusual faceless Slender hunting you through the night. Even with all the blocky graphics and blurry textures, the game can make you jump out of your seat. Number 7. The Mirror. The Mirror is a pretty surprising Roblox game. It makes use of jump scares and dodgy noises to scare you. You'll find yourself in some kind of underground bunker full of mirrors. However, the mirrors aren't exactly what they appear to be. This game can be played with other players, but it's pretty much a solo experience. Number 6. Zombie Attack. This is basically a way more quiet edition of Call of Duty Zombies and can be enjoyed by kids of all ages. It's not realistic at all. The animations and textures are all about Roblox. Kids can definitely give this one a try. Each round, a group of players must fight against swarms of zombies. There are various guns and upgrades that you can use. If you go down as a defender, you can respawn as a zombie, a bit like the infected mode in Call of Duty. Number 5. Piggy. The Piggy series of Roblox games is a long-running famous franchise, if you can call Roblox games a franchise, that has entertained hundreds of thousands of players. The game is simple. You have to solve a puzzle while avoiding the staring dead eyes of Piggy. The game is now on its 2nd book and the 7th chapter, and at the time of writing, it has over 8 billion visits. Number 4. Survive the Killer. There are lots of games where you're basically running away from something hunting you, and Survive the Killer adopts that concept. However, things are a bit unique since one player gets to be the murderer in each round. This is another massively popular Roblox game in 2022. with a steady 10,000 player base. Like all other games on the platform, there are ways to grind up your character level for buffs and cosmetics. Number 3. Dominic. Much like Slender, The Mimic is a story-based horror game where you can enter a vacant building in the search for evidence. The game is currently in its 3rd chapter and is one for the most famous horror games in Roblox. The game uses strange lighting, jump scares, and storytelling through notes dotted around the school. Number 2. Insane Elevator. The premise of these games in Roblox is that you can jump in an elevator with an opportunity of getting some in-game currency, but it's usually something scary. It's played with a lot of other players. Insane Elevator isn't too chilling, which is why it's one of the most famous horror games in Roblox. Suitable for all ages, the number of other players all plotted together makes this game more fun than spooky. Number 1. Breaking Point. Breaking Point was initially banned on Roblox but is currently one of the most famous games on the platform. It's a kind of murder mystery type game where players take it in turns to take down everyone else. The last player alive wins the game, a bit like the classic game Werewolf. Is the game scary? Well, it's quite gloomy, but that's about as far as the scariness goes. Alright, that's it for today's video, but before we confess our final goodbye, please note new videos are uploaded regularly on a wide variety of topics. Comment on our video to let us know what you want to see next. If you liked watching our content, please consider subscribing to our channel by clicking the subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching!